Hi, this is Rose Char from Your Body Needs, and today I'm going to talk about our essential oil spotlight of the month, which is rosemary. And if you don't know much about rosemary, you should, because it's really an awesome essential oil to have in your medicine cabinet. So rosemary is excellent for muscle aches and pains. I'll show you a recipe at the end on how to do that. It's super simple. By the way, a bottle like this, it's actually even on sale in our website right now. It's super cheap. It's like $8 and you get about 200 drops, and you really don't need that many drops in any recipe that you use. So this could last you a long time. Great for muscle aches and pains. It's awesome if you have congestion. It will open you right up. It is one of my go-to oils when I'm feeling mentally fatigued. In fact, one of my favorite memories of Rosemary Essential Oil is I used to have a little recipe, and rosemary was the feature oil. When I was taking exams in college, I would get all stressed out, as we all do, and I was always worried that I was going to forget everything that I learned. So I just wanted a very clear head getting into the massage room, the exam room, and this is what I would do. I would get a little cotton pad like this, super easy, and I still remember the recipe. It was 3 drops rosemary, 2 drops grapefruit essential oil, and 1 drop basil. But today I've only got the rosemary, and this was how easy it is. Of course, there's going to be technical difficulty. There we go. Anyway, you get the point. Okay, so that's super easy, and I'm in my exam chair. I inhale it a few times and it always calmed me down, and I felt so empowered. Such an easy thing to do, and you can do that at work, you can do that at school and college, at home, some of you maybe. Okay, so the other great thing about rosemary essential oil is that it's very uplifting. It is just extremely clearing and uplifting. That's why it is one of the most popular oils to use in like a spray mist. If you're trying to just get a little bit of energy, you know, you're feeling like just worn out and you need a pick-me-up. Rosemary is a great essential oil to use in one of those spray recipes. We're going to do one right now for you. It also doubles up as a great after sun recipe as well. So that's what we're going to do right now, and I'm going to also reveal a couple of my little recipe secrets in this recipe. Okay, so we have our ingredients ready for our pick-me-up blend, or it can also double up as an after sun spray. So we have Frankincense Essential Oil, and then our Spotlight Rosemary, and then we have Lavender Essential Oil, almost everybody's favorite. This one is Spanish lavender, and it is just divine. If you haven't tried Spanish lavender, you might really like it. Behind the essential oils, we have 20 ml of distilled water. Now, normally if I was to do sprays that are for the purpose of room sprays or mat sprays, something like that, I will almost always use a grain alcohol, because essential oils do not mix well with water. They don't disperse. So you need something to disperse the essential oils. Because this is a recipe the purpose is for the skin, I really don't want to be using anything too harsh, so I'm not going to use an alcohol base for this particular recipe. So we're going to use distilled water. This is a hydrosol. I don't know if you know much about hydrosols, but in the coming videos I'm going to talk a lot about them. Hydrosols are just absolutely amazing for skincare, and I use them in my practice as toners. I use hydrosols as toners in skincare. This particular hydrosol is Frankincense Hydrosol. It is just so amazing for the skin. It is an anti-inflammatory. It helps soothe the skin. It is an antiseptic. It is emotionally uplifting. It just feels and smells so good. And of course, it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Frankincense Hydrosol, I really can't live without it. Now, hydrosols are a fantastic substitute for water in any recipe. So today what I'm doing is, because I'm not using the alcohol, I'm going to use 30 ml of hydrosol and 20 ml of distilled water. And then here's my second little reveal, my little tip. I also love to use aloe vera gel when we are doing recipes for the skin. Aloe vera is fantastic. It is known as a humectant, so it will help draw moisture into the skin. It's extremely cooling and soothing, and of course, as a humectant, it's hydrating. So I'm going to add a little bit of that in our recipe. Now we are going to use a 2-ounce spray bottle, which is fantastic because this is the perfect size. It can fit into your purse, so you can take it with you anywhere. It's portable and it's just so awesome. Okay, now with the aloe vera gel, you don't want to put too much because it can be quite thick. And of course, because this is a spray bottle, you want to make sure that the water component is viscous enough that it will spray. Okay, right, so I'm starting with the essential oils, 15 drops of rosemary, 10 drops of frankincense, and 15 drops of lavender. I've already done it here. That's a total of 40 drops. And I'm just going to pour it into here. I've already done that. Little mixer. Okay, so then we've got the distilled water, pouring it in. See if I can move this way. Okay, the frankincense hydrosol, pour, beautiful. You can probably see the little droplets of the essential oil already at the top. Now here is the gel, the aloe vera gel, and of course it's organic. You just mix it around like this. Okay. All right, so you have your solution here, and you're just pouring it into the 2 ounce. Now, just make sure that you don't overflow. That looks perfect. Okay, and then you screw it on. There you have it. Shake, shake, shake. Don't forget to shake every time you apply, okay? Okay, so the last thing you need to do is always label. If you forget to label, you're going to forget the recipe, and sometimes you forget how long it's been since you've made it, and you know, essential oils can expire. So make sure you label, super easy. And then you just need to use it. It feels so good. Oh my gosh. I made this recipe up. I'm so good. Anyway, I did say to you that I wanted to show you how to use the, how to do the mussel recipe. Super easy. Any kind of oil, really, this is safflower. If you have jojoba, rosehip, a little bit of olive oil maybe at home. Don't use too much, just a tad, just like that, maybe a teaspoon, okay? And then really all you need with a teaspoon is maybe 6 drops of rosemary essential oil, and swirl, 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 and go like that and apply it to wherever you need. You can also take this into the shower, and oh, it smells amazing. The rosemary, the heat, the essential oil really reacts well with the heat. and it will just wake you right on up. I wouldn't recommend it at night though, because if you want to fall, rosemary is very stimulating. So yeah, this would be a great pick-me-up in the morning. Okay, I think that's it for today. I'll see you in the next session. Okay, bye.